German sports cars were never only about speed. They were usually built to solve a problem, establish a balance, or test a limit. Design decisions were driven by reasoning rather than emotion. This video looks at the history of German road-going sports cars chronologically, focusing not only on what they were, but why they were built the way they were. German road sports cars. In 1928, the Mercedes-Benz SSK marked one of the first strong signals of the German sports car tradition. Beneath its long hood sat a large displacement inline six-cylinder engine, assisted by a mechanical supercharger. This supercharger did not operate continuously. It was engaged manually by the driver when needed. The reason was simple. The mechanical components of the era could not reliably withstand sustained boost. The SSK demanded respect from its driver. Power was present, but it had to be managed. This mindset became one of the earliest defining traits of German sports cars. In 1936, the BMW 328 introduced a completely different philosophy. Instead of pursuing larger engines, BMW focused on lightness and balance. Its front-mounted inline-six was designed to rev freely because consistency mattered more than outright speed. The body was kept as light as possible to reduce brake and tire wear over long distances. The BMW 328 could outperform more powerful rivals simply because it fatigued less. This car laid the foundation for BMW's future driver-focused performance identity. A new chapter began in 1948 with the Porsche 356. Its rear-mounted air-cooled engine was an unconventional solution for a sports car at the time. This decision was not just technical, it was necessary. Post-war Germany faced severe material shortages, demanding compact and efficient designs. Placing the engine at the rear improved traction and allowed the front of the car to remain light. Power output was modest, but weight was equally low. The 356 placed efficiency at the center of the German sports car philosophy. In 1954, the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL became one of the clearest examples of engineering shaping design. Its tubular space-frame chassis made the car extremely rigid, but also forced the side sills to be very high. As a result, the doors had to open upward rather than outward. The inline six-cylinder engine used mechanical fuel injection adapted from aviation technology, chosen to ensure consistent power delivery. The 300 SL was complex, expensive, and demanding to drive, but it demonstrated that German engineering was willing to exceed conventional limits. When the Porsche 911 was introduced in 1964, many engineers doubted its longevity. The engine was positioned behind the rear axle, a layout considered inherently unstable. Porsche made this choice deliberately to improve traction and everyday usability. Rather than eliminating the handling challenges, the engineers tuned the suspension and steering so drivers could adapt to the car's behavior. The 911 did not hide its flaws. It taught drivers how to manage them. That philosophy allowed it to survive for decades. By the 1970s, German sports cars became increasingly ambitious. Introduced in 1978, the BMW M1 was the brand's first and only pure mid-engine road car. The engine was placed centrally to achieve ideal weight distribution, but this layout was unfamiliar and complex for BMW. Production became fragmented and limited. Commercially, the M1 was not a success. but it became a defining reference point for BMW's performance legacy. At the start of the 1980s, the Audi Quattro fundamentally changed the role of technology in German sports cars. Its front-mounted turbocharged 5-cylinder engine sent power to all four wheels. Initially, this system was criticized as unnecessary weight. Audi's goal, however, was not maximum speed, but consistent performance in all conditions. The Quattro excelled where others struggled, and all-wheel drive became a permanent element of German performance engineering. When the Porsche 959 debuted in 1986, it resembled an engineering manifesto more than a production car. Its rear-mounted twin-turbo engine worked in harmony with an advanced all-wheel drive system. Adjustable ride height allowed the car to adapt to varying road conditions. The complexity served one purpose: control. Surprisingly, Porsche did not profit from the 959. It was expensive to build, but it defined the future. By the 1990s, German sports cars diverged into two paths. Produced in 1997, the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR was a road-legal car derived directly from racing development. Its carbon fiber structure and mid-mounted engine were chosen for maximum rigidity and balance. Comfort was secondary, as the car existed primarily to satisfy homologation rules. The CLK GTR represented the legal extreme of what a German road car could be. In the mid-2000s, the Audi R8 softened this extreme approach. Its engine sat behind the driver and worked in conjunction with all-wheel drive. This configuration provided predictability at high speeds. Audi's goal was not merely to build a supercar, but one that could be used daily. The R8 successfully achieved that balance. Introduced in 2004, the Porsche Carrera GT became one of the final icons of the analog driving era. Its high-revving, naturally aspirated engine was paired exclusively with a manual transmission, because Porsche wanted to preserve the mechanical connection between driver and car. Electronic driving aids were deliberately limited. This was a conscious decision. The Carrera GT was unforgiving, but it delivered unmatched purity. In 2015, the Porsche 918 Spider marked the beginning of a new era for German sports cars. Its naturally aspirated engine worked alongside electric motors. The electric assistance was not introduced for efficiency, but to fill torque gaps. The car could move silently in electric mode, yet transform into a full supercar when required. Mechanical engineering and software had finally reached complete harmony. German sports cars were never built solely to excite. They were often technical answers to specific questions, and perhaps that is why they left a quiet but lasting impact.